I greet you in Jesus' precious name. I tell you many times on this program that my best friend is my wife, Jill, and I love her very, very much. And we're marching on to the 50-year bracket now. And I want to tell you I love her more today than the day that I met her as a young girl. I want to reiterate that I have 3 daughters of my own. I have a great respect for women. I want you to go with me to the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, and I'm going to read to you from verse 10. And I would like you to listen carefully. And this is the New King James Version. And all the ladies, I want to tell you, we salute you. And we don't know what we'd do without you. I would never have been able to build this farm without my wife. I can tell you that right now. Verse 10, who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. The heart of her husband safely trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and willingly works with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She brings her food from afar. She also rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and a portion for her maid servants. She considers a field and she buys it. From her profits she plants a vineyard. She girds herself with strength and strengthens her arms. She perceives that her merchandise is good, and her lamp does not go out by night. She stretches out her hands to the distaff, and her hand holds the spindle. She extends her hand to the poor. Yes, she reaches out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, and for all her household is clothed with scarlet. She makes tapestry for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates, and when he sits among the elders of the land, she makes linen garments and she sells them and supplies sashes for the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue is the law of kindness. She watches over the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and they call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many daughters have done well, but you excel them all. Charm is deceitful and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Verse 31 says, give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. My dear friend, that summarizes a woman, a virtuous woman of God. And I want to say to you young men, remember one thing, beauty is skin deep. It really is. And you know, a virtuous woman will be faithful to you. She will love you. She will help you. She will give you a place in the city gates where you can meet with other men. And they will esteem you because of your wife. So love her and cherish her. She is the most precious possession that you have on this earth. There is nothing better than a faithful, virtuous wife. You can have all the gold and all the silver, but if you have an unfaithful wife, you've got nothing. So I want to encourage you to look after your wife and to love her. Goodbye.